Island tribal.
That's a good yawn.
That was a good yawn.
Right?
More, please.
What kind of terrifying nonsense is on this board?
We will talk about it.
And why don't you talk about it now?
No.
Yes.
No.
I mostly just want to know who Reach is.
What?
Because you're signed in as a GM, you
Oh,
hacker.
it just does that automatically.
He's hacking.
And
Hey,
My ears.
You need to quit. You need to quit.
No.
You need to quit throwing around them racial slurs.
No.
Over.
Well, in that case, I'm glad we're settled. Also, be better at naming.
No. What's wrong with my naming? It makes sense to me.
You know what? Fair enough.
Just like my pathing.
Chips ahoy. Ahoy.
I hate dealing with this fucking
Ahoy.
map. I hate dealing with this fucking
Ahoy.
map. I hate dealing with this
God.
fucking
Ahoy.
map. I hate dealing with this fucking map. I hate dealing with this fucking phone and get the proper amount. So annoying. Why is Cthulhu in the top right corner?
Not a delicate balance. What?
Why is Cthulhu in the top right corner of my screen?
Cthulhu's the top right corner of your screen? No, he's not.
It looks like Cthulhu.
No, it doesn't.
He's just got some like appendages. He's a spooky ghost man. See?
Come here,
We'll
sir. Give me a
talk
look.
about it.
Can I write that dragon? Can I fucking never-ending story that bitch?
Never ending story.
Yeah!
No. Absolutely.
Yeah!
But everyone knows I will be seducing the dragon, so.
You will not. You're not a bard.
So don't.
You're a tard.
sass
I'm
me.
sorry, bard.
Baird?
I mean, I thought about playing a bard, but I figured Zach would get tired of me trying to screw everything. So
That and who wants
you
to?
walk into a room, you are ambushed by 47 ninjas. What do? I fuck them all.
I suck all their dicks.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No, really,
Why? Do you have something against slut shaming? Are you slut shaming me?
Yes.
Yes.
What is that song? Hey, you know the rules. No kink shaming. Unless that is
Kink shaming is
and
not
then
the same
that
as slut
case, you
shaming.
dirty whore.
Not the same thing.
No, but everyone.
It is if it's at your kink.
You need to be a bird. You need to be an Aarakocra, so you can be a bird bard. That's what you need to do.
That's just the bird bard from
What?
Wind Waker.
What?
The giant toucan that plays the lute.
Oh. Well.
That's all that is.
No, because she's like.
He.
No.
There's only one toucan, you asshat, and he makes cereal.
I was about to say the same thing.
Female.
No. Oh, I said Wind Waker. I'm sorry. I meant Breath of the Wild.
Oh, well, yes. Then that's very different.
That's who I'm talking
Then that's
about.
Kaz, yes.
You Kaz. That's what I can never remember his name.
Maybe say the right game next time.
Well, shut up. I know what I meant.
Quick question: Do we have all the things that we had when we ended last time in this new campaign?
I don't see why not.
Cool. So I have a bag of holding.
Sure. Absolutely.
Bet.
Should I just condense all my characters into one so that my dwarf now has Dragon Ball Bolos?
If you want to.
Okay.
Honestly.
I don't figure
You're
we're going to do a
totally
lot of
welcome to
character
it.
switching.
Not unless you fuck up.
Fair enough.
Don't hold me to it.
Yeah, right. So. All right. Well, I'm ready. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was a good stretch. I don't believe.
You don't have to.
Bam. The sass.
All right? Snap.
All right. So, welcome to a new D&D campaign.
Pokemon.
We will be live streaming these sessions each week, Sunday, unless, of course, something shenanigans happens. Hopefully it doesn't, but the plan is to go ahead and keep doing it because it's fun. I am your wonderful host and DM. My name is Zach, or Jagged Edge 113, depending on who you ask. Today we'll be joined by Mr. Meat Llama. Say hi, Meat Llama.
You need to stop introducing me as the meat llama. All
Why?
I think
That's
about
great.
it, because all I think about is llamas with hats with the meat dragon.
What's wrong with that?
I personally figured you were Scottish, so, you know.
I'm Irish, actually, so how dare you come out with me with those connotations?
Yeah, but llamas and sheep, you just got confused out in the desert wilderness.
Listen, we screw them all. It doesn't matter.
Pokemon.
Glad we got there. Arguing with meat is Hundley. Say hi, Hundley.
Hi, Hundley.
My favorite joke.
Wow.
It's my favorite joke all the time. It always makes me smile.
Can you tell he's a parent? That was such a fucking dad joke.
Hi, joke
And
on
our
that.
dad
Dad
joke
joke.
connoisseur
Mm,
is Shae.
Yo.
Wow, he was ready for it.
Yeah.
that was cute.
He was waiting. He was like, introduce me.
Yeah. I know what's up.
It's me, Mario.
And these three lovely individuals will be running around the world that I have lovingly crafted. Sort of lovingly crafted, a little bit.
Question mark?
But in order to cover everything, we do need to cover the players first. Just to get into the habit of it, starting next week, you guys will be rolling for constant recaps. It'll be fun. So why don't we go ahead and get used to that, and everyone give me a D20 roll, please.
Are you doing a high or low does the recap just to get that out of
Yeah,
the way?
yeah, let's go ahead and get this cleared out.
Always high. It is
Asshole.
not golf. It is not golf.
It's worked
Yeah, but by
differently
definition,
places I've
the
been.
person recapping is the loser, and so the lowest roll should be the one to do it.
See, the logic is there.
Fuck me.
What are you complaining
Yeah,
about?
see, this is the one time that's good.
Hold on. Before we continue, necessary side note. Got into an argument with a guy at work the other day.
Okay.
Told him to go do something. He told me he wasn't going to do it. I told him he needed to get it done. No shit, he pulled out a fucking dodecahedron and handed it to me and said, roll for it.
Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me right now?
I rolled a net one.
Of course.
Of course you did.
I was like, all right, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I guess that's settled.
That's how you do it. It's that, or you pull out a switch and settle and smash. Those are the two rules.
Or you can just be honest.
You roll
Oh,
the
yeah.
that
You know what?
one. You pick up the die. You fucking put it in your pocket. I'll do it, but this is mine now.
Well, that being said, it looks like Meat is up first in introducing his character.
Caricature.
I am Vox. I am an assassin rogue, which is different between a non-assassin rogue, if we're being very particular.
I mean, it is.
There he is down there.
Duh.
And I
Here you
love
go.
women, and I hate short people, specifically dwarves.
You bloody cunt.
You're not wrong.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm supposed to do the scruffy thing, aren't I?
Scruffy.
The janitor?
Hey, you know what?
Bloody
If you wanted to reinvent yourself, now would be the time. So if you want to have a terrible Gaelic accent, live your life.
If you want to be put to shame by Shae's amazing fucking voiceology shit,
You give me way
Feel
too
free.
much credit, but
no, we don't. Are you kidding me?
We don't give you enough credit.
I refuse to accept your compliment, damn it.
Just
Too bad
eat
you're
it.
kidding him anyway.
Wait.
It works if you don't think about it.
Is there anything else I need to tell you about my character?
Race, you said class.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm an elf assassin rogue. I am chaotic neutral. I'm a wood elf, as a matter of fact. I think that's it.
Anything in your background you want to cover? Or?
No.
All right, fair enough. Okay, and because you got first, you can align yourself with one of these four deities.
Do we have
Oh.
information?
Nope. It's a blind pick based on their pictures. Because
That
it's a
is-
random spawn, so either I roll the dice or you pick one. It's either way.
So, can only one person have each?
Yes. All of you will be in
Interesting.
a separate corner. It'll make sense once I explain it.
Okay,
It
I'm
makes
just gonna.
no
You don't have
difference
to
other than
tell
just 'cause
me,
you're here.
but just because of my technical tip. Oh, also, you should tell your stream that I'm the only one using a phone.
Yeah, he's got some technical difficulties, but we'll make it work.
Can you
Mental.
just explain to me a little bit what the one in the bottom left is? Because my screen does not put that in focus.
No.
Well, I can't even see it.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Well, we can describe what it physically looks like, right?
Yeah, you don't need to tell me anything about it. Just what is it?
It's like
I see it.
It's like a really spiky giant bug monster with a scorpion tail.
It is a corrupted Tarrasque.
Oh, you almost said Terrasque again.
I always try and say Tarrasque, but everybody yells at me for it.
It's not Terrasque, and you're
I always think it's Tarrasque. It's a Tarrasque, apparently.
It is. It is, in fact,
So it is a corrupted Tarrasque.
You're a corrupted Tarrasque.
Then I'm gonna go with the Tarrasque.
Okay. There you go.
Only because it looks like it's made of wood.
Fair enough. It is not. Shae, you are up next.
Yes. Okay. I am playing as Bree Toscobble, the elderly halfling warlock, celestial patron. Let's see. She is 120 years old, young, has like 8 kids, a heavy German accent, and a neutral good alignment. And I don't really know what else I need to say at the moment, unless there's something specific you were angling for.
No, I think you got it covered.
Right.
You want to put yourself on the map?
I will.
Whatever deity you would like to align yourself to?
As much as I'm tempted to go for the one in the bottom right, I love dragons, and so I'm going for
I wanted to leave you the dragon. I wanted the dragon, but I wanted you to have it.
It's a prismatic dragon.
Dragons are cool!
And this one's super big. All right, and that leaves last, but surely not least, Hundley. Want to tell me a little bit about your person?
He is a mountain dwarf. Was by the name of Travic Ironfist. Don't try to keep up with his voices because I can't keep up with his voices, so they vary. He is, excuse me, almost 5 foot tall, 4 foot 9 inches to be exact.
That's not almost.
150 years old, so the oldest in our party, you filthy elf.
I'm sorry that you don't have my young complexion.
Yeah, but you're such a baby.
Ew.
For elves, you're just a little guy.
I am a little guy.
13?
Wait, I thought you were. Hold on, real quick. I thought you were older, Shae.
I'm 120, but relative to my lifespan, I'm much older.
Got you.
Yeah. His kind lives to be maybe 200. My kind lives to be maybe 500. So
I don't die.
Yes, you do.
Let me fix that. My dwarf is a champion fighter with a stupid amount of con. To be specific, I've maxed out my con, so I'm a fat boy. I can take a lot of damage.
He likes making noise.
I should add the fact that I am the exact opposite of that. You hit me with a branch and I might get knocked out.
Yeah, I'm essentially the same way, but that's okay.
So my whole bit is to protect the children. But what else is a father to do? And I shall go with this erotic avatar figure on the bottom right.
Fair enough.
Because that other thing looks like an abomination that should have been aborted.
That is
agreed.
Almost accurate. Fair enough. So now that we have the characters set up, now the fun part, the world of Warcraft.
Okay, also who is
Pokemon. Ow.
Yeah, who are you playing? Somebody?
So there will be an NPC alongside of you guys as well, just to kind of even the battlefield a little bit.
Okay.
So, as per your last adventures, you guys have been transported to this otherworldly realm. As you can see, the dark square, it's kind of like a large arena set. There's not a lot of decoration, few candles and torches here and there just for ominous lighting. You're not sure who set them, but it's kind of not that important. The floor itself is a large stone structure. It's hard to judge what stone or from where just by glance. It seems to be ancient and beyond time, the stone. Around this large platform, the area that you're in is just an ethereal fog that's really hard to penetrate, even with what the elven eyes see.
You said penetrate.
Shut up.
Deeper.
Oh,
Quick timeout. Do we have all recollection of all of our previous endeavors?
yes.
Okay.
Pretty much won't help you, but
So we're not
you're welcome to it.
I mean, just like we're not restarting, having to like re-meet each other.
No, you
Okay.
you do know each other from previous adventures.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So, also all your health and mana is refilled if that wasn't prior. So, but
Banana.
banana, all right. So, in this ethereal fog that you see is an unnatural light source. So the fog is like a light gray, and you can see it. It's like the sun behind it, but it seems to be coming from all sides. So there's not one focused light source, except for the torches that kind of line the area. In the four corners of this arena, which was supposed to be circular, but I was using a grid pattern and I gave up. So in the four corners are these unholy large abominating creatures, which you can see on the map here. In the top left corner is a prismatic dragon. So dragons usually run the gambit of colors, but this one combines all colors and is just viciously large.
Is it the largest of the four?
Probably with wingspan. Although, if you're just glancing, you might confuse the corrupted Terraskew at the bottom there. Damn it! It's so ingrained in my head. So ingrained. Tarask as being large, but because you can't, it's hard to see like exactly where they're standing or if they are. It's really hard to get a sense of that. But he's definitely like a dense ball, very large dense ball. He's got spikes and fangs and teeth, and he's
Looks
very
like
vicious.
out of Gears.
Yeah, he's kind of a Gears of War monster almost.
Did I align myself with something that's going to eat me?
Yes.
Anyway, in the bottom right, you have what's called a Shae. Shae are ancient before time elves.
Man.
That were like so corruptedly powerful that they had to be exterminated. And most races think that they got them all and never really questioned it because it was so long ago, the war. But this one's still around. It is also very like tall and lanky. Like it's, I mean, at a glance, it looks like 150, 200 stories tall, but because you can't really tell where a bottom is,
200 stories?
Yeah,
it's 2,000 feet.
Gee.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They're unholy god beings. Like they're not meant to be interacted with.
All right.
Now, are they... Never mind, I'll let you finish before I ask this one. Go ahead.
That's just the way that the focus is. You can't tell how far it is. You can't tell how big it is. It's
okay. Fair enough.
It's just the way that the environment lays.
You're as big as its shoelace.
It's real large. It's real fucking big. And the last, but certainly not least, is called an atropol. An atropol is a race of unfinished immortals. So it is kind of like...
they were aborted.
It is a little bit like an abortion. Yes, actually. So...
I just peed.
It is a little bit. It is kind of a little bit in that vein.
Aborted ectoplasm.
It's not great. It's not great. But I did a Google search, and these are like the four basically strongest D&D things that exist. So, like Shaes by natural have like 800 health. So.
Jesus.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
It's weird. It's really weird. It's like a 55, 56 armor class. Like it makes no.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're not in the game for a reason.
I need 2 dice to even get close to that.
Cheating, I guess. I don't know. I do not know. I don't think I've seen die go that high. But anyway, the point is that you are summoned before these four beings. And when they speak, all four of them seem to be making noise. But it sounds like yeah, right. But it sounds like a unified voice that just kind of barrels forward over you.
Like talks as one, basically?
It basically talks as one, but it is distinct enough that it's obvious that all four of them are talking.
Great, they're legion.
Now, did they, like, specifically, like, the ones that we each picked, did they pick us in this?
Not really. That was a weird noise. What was that?
That sounded like the marker. Marker.
Yeah, it did actually. That was
You
weird.
know, you're super right.
Where did that come from? I have no idea.
Oh my god, are we on TV?
Oh my god. I mean, where? No,
Was it my mic clicking off?
Might have been.
It might have been.
It could
do it
be.
again. No, I didn't
Do
hear
it
it.
again.
Yeah, it also
No.
doesn't really matter that much.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it was just.
No, it was
just
no, it
looked
was
really
like
good.
definitely a marker. Now you're just
Marker.
snapping. I hear it snapping. So. Anyway, the point is that all four of these beings like talk at the same time, and they basically explain that the world that you are about to enter is at their behests because of their god status, that they are not able to interact with the world directly. So they need champions or heroes, and they got you four.
Cool.
I mean,
So-
you're selected for a noble quest. No, I mean,
Who's our fat friend?
so the fourth person in the corner, if you take a look around the arena, you notice that there's a fourth person in the corner facing the Atropole, and it's a hooded figure.
Whatever that is. I thought he was just really fat.
Yeah, well, it's not a permanent icon. It's just a token
Are you
right now. 'Cause I didn't
size-shaming?
have a better one. So.
He
Are you
also
si-
has
are
a
you
maxed out
size-shaming?
con.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no body shaming, please.
So they go on to explain that the four gods here were the original four gods of the world. The world's name is Arklin.
Earth.
It's Arklin.
Yarth.
But the people of the world, through their advancement in magic, have realized that they are not the true gods, even though they are.
Virginia.
They have the people have come to accept that there's actually a pantheon of 8 gods with another 8 subset below them.
Jesus.
So there's 16 in total.
Jesus.
The lesser
Not
gods,
including these or including these?
not including these.
So 20 altogether?
Well, so the when the people of this planet realized that these 4 old gods are not real, they believe that these 4 old gods split downwards into 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8 per 2 per old god, and then there was so much runoff residue magical might from the gods that they created these lesser gods below them as well.
Okay.
So it's
Hold
kind
on,
of a
hold on.
new god, old god kind of
So
system.
these fuckers don't exist, but we're looking at them?
Because they factually exist.
I don't understand.
The world just stopped
they
believing
truly
in
exist. They're like Tinkerbell.
them. You have to
Yes.
believe in them. So they go on to explain that these new creations of gods do actually have actually ended up existing. They are more or less real, like so much that they can grant power and channel and things. They just don't have a form like the 4 that you're seeing. But the champions, as they have chosen, which are you guys, your goal, your quest, in order to help you reunite the world from its chaotic magic usage, because they're advancing so far that they're reaching down to get more magic, and it's spiraling out of control. It's like using up lava in the center of the Earth's core too fast. That makes sense.
Not really.
Made sense to me. So that the champions need to go around to the 4 great cathedrals, the old great cathedrals. One for each of the old gods, because they're still around, those grand cathedrals. They're no longer used, or they've been changed or decimated or whatever, but they still exist. And your goal is to find the 4 ancient clerics that still worship the old gods, and to help channel their energy back into the great cathedrals, so that their powers can relink back with the earth, so that they can prove that they are still around and still exist and are the true gods, so that the magic can be controlled backwards down into the planet.
We're fucking crusaders.
I got like a Legend of Zelda with the Sages vibe.
Yeah, Sages is probably closer, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there's no instructions whether to
Jesus.
kill everybody or not, but
Right.
FYI, I just looked up an actual clear picture of the one that mine is or whatever. This thing is
Tarrasque?
disgusting.
Yeah, Tarrasques are nasty.
Wait,
But they
so
can be
it's not
killed with how many?
It's like 58 kobolds.
58
like
kobolds.
That. It's all about action economy. Action economy is way more important than actual strength.
It's true.
So it only takes like one small clan of kobolds to bring down a Tarrasque if they don't mind overwhelming losses.
Wait, so it's not pronounced Tarrasque?
No, it's Tarrasque.
Right? I was always like, when I was first learning D&D, I was like, oh, this is a Tarrasque.
Well, it's like if someone's named Sadiq with a Q on the end. It's not Sadiq. It's Sadiq.
I mean, is it not?
It's not.
I would probably call them Dick because it's funny, but...
No, it's Sadiq. It's a hard Q.
It's Sadiq Butte.
What?
Dick butt.
Oh, God! I found the... Vampiric Half-Dragon Tarrasque Lich, where you absolutely positively have to kill the entire party.
Yeah, no, there's some bullshit with with any Lich. I was almost made the Prismic Dragon a Dragon Lich, but...
Well, yeah, I found the actual picture of the one that you have, and it is foul.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great. So all right. So do you have any questions for the old guys?
Yes.
Because while as much as they want to steamroll and get it on, like, they are welcome to your questions.
Yes. Actually, at about halfway through their explanation, I raise my hand politely and wait for them to call on.
And then I'm just over there like, no, don't talk to them. Don't look at them.
So the dragon is audibly staring at you,
audibly
asking.
Staring?
Visually stare, like you can see his head turn and look at you. I don't know why I said audibly. That didn't make no sense. But...
Okay. So
I am looking at you.
Yeah, right.
What up?
Please tell me he just says "what up."
He does now.
Okay, cool.
Lord.
It's a dragon. What's it gonna do?
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna do shit. Oh God, turn order.
Why is there a fucking turn order?
I was just putting it up because, like, just
you talk to it. It's angry. I'm
not fighting. I quit. I'm done. I ain't playing.
I don't think you
all right, guys. Good session.
Scratch the Shae, but like, you know.
Now,
anyway,
technically, it's possible mathematically.
Yes, there maybe. Yeah.
No, it is, because if they roll crit failures every time and we roll crit successes every time,
we have to do something to it.
Because a nat 20 on an attack roll always hits. That's just like...
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. And a nat 1 always misses on an attack roll.
There you go, then.
See? If you give something a stat block, it can be killed, period.
They have 825 HP and 52 armor class.
That's also
everything?
5 wiki, so that is not balanced. Anyway.
No, it's not, but they're just used for the old gods.
Oh, sure.
Save,
anyway,
don't worry about it.
Question,
anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Excuse me, Herr Dragon. Yeah, I have a question. Interjecting here. Yeah. So, I guess the root of the question I have to ask you is that is there any chance that when we're done, I can go back home to where I was sequestered away once from already? Because I do have people I love I'm trying to get back to, yeah? Is that something that you can do for me? Because otherwise, I'm getting sick of this whole schloop, I'm over here. Schloop, I'm over there now. Thing that's been going on in my life recently. So, if you could meet me about a quarter of the way, I would be very grateful, yeah?
They just told the gods dragon to sloop.
So,
oh shit.
So yes, it confirms that it can grant you anything upon completion of the regaining of magic upon the Earth.
Sweet.
The planet.
Wunderbar. In that case, I suppose I'm in, yeah?
I interject and I walk beside her and I just go, why us? Like why the two short people, this weird guy in a cloak, and why the handsome little elf over here?
Boy. The being explains that because you guys are not of this planet, your ability to influence it is far greater than someone who's already brought up not trying to believe in the Elder Gods.
Okay.
Why can't y'all just show yourself? Like, bring a whole bunch of them clerics up in here and be like, oh, alright.
Because they can't affect the planet's magic, they can't reach through to it
Oh,
yet.
you're right. You already said that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they need the linking of the 4 great cathedrals.
Is there an order in which we need to do these, or
Not at
do we
all.
just pick one and go?
We
Whichever
just got to
one you
collect
guys
all the
want.
Dragon Balls, bro.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Here's a better question then. Does each one have like a theme to their area?
They don't keep track of their great cathedrals as far as layout and schemes go. It's up to the people on the surface to design them or art them or whatever. A lot of them are in ruin and
Got
decay,
you.
so there's a good chance a lot of them have monsters and threats.
So
Okay.
I raise my hand again.
Yes.
Sorry that I keep madly interrupting the gods. My bad, guys.
Yeah, right? Jeez. Some
Such-
decorum.
Right? I mean, I did pick the angriest looking one, so I mean, there we are.
Yeah, so before you schlorp us away again, yeah, where do you happen to know where we could find these places in particular? Do you have like you turn left here at diesem Stadt here and then just go a little bit north and it's in a cave conveniently there. Do you have where are we going?
After the first sloop, you take a right at the sloop, and then you sloop.
No, you forgot the schlorp.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Shae.
Yeah, God.
Slurping
Jesus.
is terrifying to me. For some reason, it really bothers me.
Slurp!
I honestly have
Slurp.
no idea what the hell you're talking about.
A slurp? Well, you're weird.
Yeah, no idea.
So,
I know what a splorch is, but
Ooh, that's another good one.
So in each of your brains is burned a map of the planet with the 4 great cathedrals plotted out on them.
Ow!
Yeah, I will show that to you now.
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
do have
look at
another question.
this.
This is just like the map, right? We're not.
would you look at this?
No, so this is the map, and which I did not draw the great cathedrals on, so that's a problem.
Well, you can just like mark them.
Yeah, I will
Is
do that.
each corner retrospective to which corner we were in?
It doesn't know. There is no
Okay.
linker to that.
By the way, this is my favorite island ever, just like a perfect circle.
Right.
So I was trying to realign things and I accidentally clicked on the little tool. So yes, that exists. Lore based. There you go.
It's beautiful.
Wait, so you drew all this shit?
nice.
I did.
Look at you!
I mean,
Pokemon.
it's on a tool. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not.
he's a cute.
I didn't
No, I
actually.
mean, I understand that, but still. Like, take my compliment, you fuckers.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, Zachary. Ugh.
Jesus. Sorry, everything you do is garbage and I hate you all.
That is more accurate.
I hate all of you.
God, look at this fucking Einstein. Thinks he's wicked fucking smart over here.
Look at fucking
by the way,
smart.
Jesus.
We did just watch The
Oh
Departed.
yeah, we did watch The Departed. In fact.
Finally.
So
thank you.
good. So good.
So good.
It is a really good movie.
Fucking phenomenal, I believe
It
is what you
is.
meant to say.
I just mostly enjoyed the accents because I like
Mark
accents.
Wahlberg's best movie.
It's a great movie.
I would probably say yes to that.
I mean, your mother would disagree with you, but she saw him when he was an underwear model, so.
Marky Mark.
That's true.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That was his
Song.
rap career.
That song is so bad.
Yeah, it's not good. But don't forget, he also did a workout video.
That is true.
Welcome,
That is true.
You now have that information on you. So this is the map. For reference, you guys are going to start in the bottom right corner on that little subset island.
That's perfect, because, clean the smallest one first.
But there's no great cathedral on it, so. Because why would there be? That would be easy. So.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh right. So I do have another question.
Yes. What is it?
Okay. So I hate to speak about my personal business while I am in this, what would you call this, a professional setting? Yeah. But I actually have an arrangement with someone else that I left behind. He's somewhat important in the celestial bureaucracy or whatever, something to do with resurrection. I don't know. Will I still be able to contact him? Because I don't want to just vouch on the contracts that I made. If I can avoid doing that, it's sort of it's kind of a high stakes situation that I'm dealing with. So if you don't mind, just putting letting him through whatever barrier you drug me from. Let him, extend ein Hand oder ein Wing or something to reach me. Yeah, is that something that can work?
Yeah, so they grant the ability to correspond with any previous deity that you'd already contacted with. That's easy for them.
Dankeschön. That will make me actually useful to you. So, thank you. All right. Well, I'm plumb out of questions. Oh, what is your name?
They just write you in. You're like, oh.
Oh, is that pronounced with an X or ein G?
You know what? That's a good one. The prismatic dragon's name is Darak, as per translation into common, so that will be a little rough. The Tarascu's translation, damn it, every fucking time. It's so in my head. It can't go away. It can't.
Mm-hmm.
What? Shut up.
No.
The Charask's name, translated into common, is Lashaharin. The Lachey's is Evil.
Evil.
Yeah, it's like every villain is lemon. Yep, it works.
Yes.
And the the unborn immortal fetus is Reach, because it had to pick its own name, and all I could do is scream in unholy agony. So that's what it came up with.
It's like the Good Place. My name's super boring. It's Jen because of hydrogen, the only thing in existence when I was born.
Works out.
Yeah.
So there you go. Any more questions?
Can we kill something?
Eventually.
Not one of these four, I can tell you that shit.
Yeah, right. No, I don't really think I have any more questions. Oh, is Reginald the cat with me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How could he not be?
Well, that's a good question. I just wanted to make sure.
Hmm.
I'm
got
going to
a rat.
briefly rejoin as a GM so I can set him visible to me because I couldn't see him on the thing. So, but no, I don't have any more questions then.
I think I'm pretty squared away. I'll listen to the giant floating monsters.
Why am I looking at your cat?
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I hit show to everyone so that you'd be visible. Don't worry about it. I needed to, because I couldn't see it because I was as a player, not a GM, so I couldn't get to him. So that still didn't help. Just close it out. Don't worry about it.
Is Reginald the cat not?
No. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. Give me a second.
Hold on.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Let me see where it is. It says all players. Oh, maybe. Now try it.
Okay. Give me a second. Because I have to have Reggie.
Yeah, you have to have Reggie.
He's my kitty cat.
So, mate, not to rub it in that you're working on a cell phone,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
that
recently acquired the necessary piece to put my computer up on 3 screens.
Thanks, guys.
Not to flex or anything.
Right.
Just over here playing on a 2-inch little platform screen with 2 buttons.
Yeah, we'll eventually get that fixed.
What the
We'll try.
actual fuck does that have to do with a fucking thing?
What are you talking about?
Shae's post
What?
Oh,
on the Discord. I just
Nothing
saw
at
it.
all.
nothing
Just
at all.
Shit posting.
How does one have anything to do with the other? That is more my confusion.
You know what? Fair enough.
So it's a play off of the classic be gay, do crime, anarchy thing that circles around. So it's be gay, do necromancy, and the respect trans women is just a plus.
Okay, so again, what does crime and homosexuality have to do with a goddamn thing? One does not require the other.
It's
Have
just
you
a
not seen
me,
statistics?
fuck you.
If you're a homosexual, you are 200 times more likely to commit a crime. Specifically, be too nice.
That is a
So
crime.
they're Canadians? Like,
Gay Canadians.
All homosexuals are Canadians.
Sorry there, bud. I'm just going to raise you from the dead here real quick.
Damn it.
Yeah, pitter patter.
All right.
Let's get at her. Get out of the grave, bud.
Ah. I'm gonna need you to take about 10% off of there.
Anyway.
So, moving on. 2 final pieces from the gods. One, I need you all to roll 2 independent 1d100s, please.
Okay. I'm just
I already did one.
2d100 because it'll show both of them, and I only have to click the button once.
Fair enough.
I've already rolled one.
Okay, if you want it to count, that's fine.
I absolutely wanted to count by comparison to that one.
Hey, we were all able to do it. Good. So, as a gift from the gods, to help you on your quest, Hundley is given... he's given a new warhammer.
Yeah.
That is specifically... flaming.
It's flaming, man.
It's a flaming warhammer. I'll get stats in a second. So
I promise you, I will scream "be gay" every time I swing it.
Be gay!
We'll get it covered.
Be gone, hell!
Shae.
Me.
Shae is given a... I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's not like I use weapons or anything.
Okay. We'll just... Okay, that's actually way too complicated for its own good. So you're given a hammer.
Hammer.
Just like a hand.
Okay.
That...
Yay. I got a flaming warhammer.
Oh, he's keen, apparently.
What is
Why
king?
are you using 3/5 magic items?
It's fun.
Zachary.
What?
You're killing
it's
me.
Fun. Shut up.
All right.
It all transpires down eventually.
Divorce.
Yeah.
No.
Marry me so that I can
Well, won't be good.
I hate it when our daddies fight.
You want the gift or not?
Yes, I do.
Then shut up. Meat.
I'll take a giant like not. Never mind.
Nope. You're getting an orphan.
No.
Wait, that's not a... Where'd my ring... Okay.
Oh, heaven help us all.
Oh, you get a longbow.
I get a longbow?
Yes.
You get a donglo.
What's special about it?
It's long. Duh.
And it's a bow.
I got you there. It is shock-based.
It's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking.
Cock-based.
Now, are these just... Never mind.
Okay. Glad I could help.
Powerful gods of godly godness. So why did we roll 2?
One for the item, one for the effect.
Got it.
I just actually aggressively accurate.
I didn't know if you were like middle of the roading it or what you're...
No. So the second important piece of information that they give you is be on the lookout for someone else in the
Who?
Is there not going to be a lot of others in the world?
Singular or...
there is a specific individual whose quest is anti
Satan.
the 4 gods.
Satan.
Their goal is to murder the 4 clerics that you have to go meet before the links can be made.
So what can you tell us about this person before we, stop and try and interrogate everyone we meet to see if they are them, yeah?
I interject. Are they as big as you?
No, they're not as big as us.
All right. Then we can...
Can we kill them?
They explain that the individuals upon the planet are so as numerous as it is difficult for them to keep track.
For we are
so
many.
they know that their quests are to seek the ancient temples, and they don't know where they are. But they are trying to find them.
But we do know where the temples are.
But you do know where the great temples are.
Ooh,
Cathedrals.
fancy.
They go using cathedrals.
So we're going to get followed. Great.
Yes.
They are unaware that the Great Old Ones are sending champions.
Ooh, the great old ones.
So
Is Cthulhu.
A little bit.
okay. Problem.
Yes.
These, whatever the fuck they are, their goal is to go around and kill the popes. And we're supposed to go around and find the popes so the popes can activate the altars to bring these sons of bitches back. But what happens if we go in and we help the pope and he activates the altar and the son of bitch comes back and we go on to find the next pope and this guy just comes in and rapes the fucking pope in his sleep?
Well, we lose, obviously.
Once the link is made, the old god can step in and protect the cathedral.
Okay. Because if not, by the time we made it to the last one, we was going to be one. Because we're going to have to leave somebody behind every time to do the thing.
No, that won't be a problem.
So once we get a temple, that deity will take control over that area.
Yes.
Cool.
They'll have the link ability to control the cathedral, but they're gonna need all 4 of them to control to influence the planet. Control sounds evil.
Got you.
So the only thing that they tell you to do now, other than the fact that you have the freedom to go to each cathedral as see fit, is to align yourself with the 4th champion.
Which is who?
Is the other person in the corner here.
Okay.
Who they tell you will meet you at the next city, or the local city.
Yeah. I'm a dwarf.
So other than
hammers and axes and axes and hammers. And that one axe hammer.
Thanks, Scruffy, the janitor.
I'm Scruffy, the dwarf.
Hey, you can be a dwarf and a janitor. Nothing's stopping.
I would never keep you from your dreams, Hundley.
I mean, I'm a lazy motherfucker. I ain't cleaning up after nobody else. Let alone my damn self.
You got me there.
Oh. All right, where to now?
So the only identifiers that you have for this individual is that the 4th champion is that it's hood. It's a hooded individual, but the hood cloak doesn't cover the arms. The arms are specifically cut off, like an armless hoodie, like a sleeveless hoodie.
So he's a hooded Larry the Cable Guy.
You know what?
Yes,
It took me a minute to piece together exactly what you're saying, but yes.
He's going in now to specifically change its name.
And the identifiers that you're aware of are that the hood is off, the hood is on, the sleeves are off, and around their forearms, up to their wrists, up to their hands, are these oversized metal gauntlets.
Cool.
And before you guys bamf away, do you have any more questions before I bamf you away?
Yeah, what is he classed as? Is he a he?
On him.
What is he classed as?
I can't give you that information.
And why is he coming with us?
Or on us?
Because they are in a different scenario. They'll be explained once you meet them.
Okay. Then I guess I'm square.
Let's go kill something.
Shae, you got anything?
Not really.
Okay. Then the last thing that you guys hear, before the gods bamf you away, is from the 4th champion. The gauntlets make a very iconic noise that is kind of like eerily similar to like a bell on a handlebars of a bicycle.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Don't get one of those
very
in your ass.
Oh, can I actually ask one more question?
Yes, what is it?
Have y'all chosen multiple champions and not worked out? Or are we like your first go? Like what's the deal with that? Have you tried this before and didn't work out? Are we like a reserve?
No, you guys are the first.
Okay, cool.
But they do have the clerics on standby as well, so there are other believers. You guys are from another area. So anyway, moving on. So you guys are bamfed away.
Hey, what are the stats on my new fucking hammer?
I will get you the stats afterwards. You're not going to.
Oh my god!
So
You
this
say
is the
that.
small island that you guys are bamped to. This is just an overview, so you don't have to put yourself yet. So this is a crude understanding of what it looks like. There's a very small village. There are 2 medium-sized villages, and there's one proper, almost city village up at the top there. So that's where your goal is, to meet the 4th champion. And you guys will be starting here at the very bottom in the very smallest one.
How far away are these areas?
So on horseback, you
60
can make.
feet.
Thank you. On horseback, you can make it at a full gallop about a day and a half. But
all of them?
that's an aggressive. No, from the bottom to the top. The sides are about a day apart.
But roughly 2 days.
Roughly, yeah. You would basically make it in 2 days city time, traveling time. Good traveling time.
Okay.
So you guys are starting at the very bottom, called Lob's Village.
Where's this cathedral?
Village? Not
Lobs.
here.
There's not one on this island.
There's 2
4
on one of the
and 4
islands.
Okay. Well,
No,
This is
there's
fucking
one.
dumb.
The Great Island has 2 cathedrals.
Yeah.
okay, fine, whatever.
I showed you the map.
I believe you.
Can't believe you. I'm just calling bullshit.
You want me
Well
to show
done.
you the map again?
No, it's too much effort.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna remember then anyway.
Fair
You
enough.
could ask the same question next week.
Fair enough. So, you guys are in Lob's Village. You feel free to start on the outsides, wherever you want. It doesn't matter so much. As long as you're together. You would want to be together. You don't have to be, but it's wherever
Well, I mean,
you
where did the
feel like the
gods
gods.
bamf us to? It's not like
Somewhere outside the village. As far as player agency goes, you can choose wherever that wants to be.
I'm making an executive decision and putting myself by number 3.
All right.
Bam.
Go ahead and
So-
wait. Before I say anything, what's 1, 2, and 3 mean?
They're just marked buildings from the map. So,
Oh, okay.
Stolen maps. They have
stolen
weird
maps.
shit on
Can't fix that.
Got it.
them.
Just making sure that I'm not missing something.
Turn the
You're missing
freaking frog.
everything.
Okay. So,
Jesus.
and we'll move meat down here as well.
Oh, thanks, guys. I can be a part of the game.
There you go.
I guess we'll allow it.
So, why are there 2 of you?
Because 1 is just clearly not enough.
Fair enough. So you guys are bamfed into this to the outskirts of this village. The village itself, you can immediately sense a warmth. That is a nice, clear summer day. It's probably about the end of May or so,
Great.
and
So
we'll
we feel
use
like we
Earth
beat
months
ourselves.
because honestly,
My
it's just
allergies are going to be so bad.
All right. It's a nice, bright blue, clear, crisp day. The village itself gives off a warm radiance of the people that live there are normally nice and caring and compassionate and all that gross shit. You guys are bamped outside a small outlying house, which is what your number 3 is. The outlying house just serves as a friendly greeting point to a lot of villagers. It's a basic general store. It's a very small one. It's like an off-brand gas station.
It has 2 apples and 1 stick.
You're right. And if you combine them, you can lift weights like SpongeBob. So
Or make a dildo. Depends on how you feel about it.
fair enough.
Anything's a
And
dildo
the
if
dildos
you're
are brave enough. Thank you.
Paige, no.
So, the people inside don't really notice you. It's got the building itself is a nice open cut window inside the wood structure. But they're busy behind the counter cleaning or whatever. There's 2 of them. It's a nice kind of elderly couple, and they just don't notice you too
Okay.
much.
I'll just go right in.
You should just walk right in.
Yes, it is an open swinging door.
Yeah. Just for my mental picture, are they human or what?
These 2 are human, yes.
So I'll walk up to the counter and realize I'm short and back up a little bit. Excuse me, Herr und Frau, do you have a moment? I would like to ask you a question, yeah?
So the elderly gentleman looks over the counter and then realizes that you're backed up and short, so he kind of peers over the counter a little bit.
Then I interjected real quick, and I just grab her and I pick her up and I set her on the counter.
All right, yeah.
Eye level. Eye level. It's very respectful in this area.
So he backs up a little bit now that you're more appropriately eye level. He says, "Oh yes, hello, welcome to our shop. What can we get for you?"
Well, you see, we are not exactly from the area, and we know. Wait, aside, we know where we're trying to get to, right? Like we know we're trying to get to the city that's directly north. We know
Correct.
that. Okay. Uh, we are not from the area, and we were hoping you could point us in the direction of maybe a stable or somewhere we could get horses or something of that nature. You just the first person we happened upon. Any chance you could help us with that?
Oh yes. Well, usually the stable rental is on the other side of the village.
You could just turn into Sean Connery.
Thank you,
A little
Sean
bit.
Connery.
It fades a little bit. It's hard not to do. I just like doing it so much. I got stuck as it for like a long weekend once, and it just never ever stops.
What's the difference between a mallard with a cold and you? One's a sick duck, and I forget the rest, but your mother's a whore.
Classic. So, yeah, it's on the other side of the village, but I think they're all rented out right now.
Oh, nine. Why is that?
It's market day on the opposing cities, so a lot of people will rent horses to go get better prices than in the village here.
Well, how are we going to go from Sean Connery to Stoner holding in a puff?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
Why don't you shut up? Did you want to do the old man? No? All right, shut up.
Okay.
I jump in. Is there any other like point of interest here in this town that we could peruse?
Well, I mean, we have a lot of farming villages, or farming areas. If you're interested in that, there's a few sheep. There's a wooded area nearby, although that usually has danger.
Define danger.
Oh, there's some roving bandit kobolds here and there.
I laugh in the face of danger.
Okay.
Is there a bounty on said kobolds?
Oh, you'd have to talk to the local elected official for that.
Oh,
I don't
politics. I don't deal with that.
Well, all right, fair enough. Thank you for your help.
Sit.
Did you just tell me?
Okay.
Nice.
Too late, motherfucker.
I just snap at you. Sit on that counter right now. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna take out my headset. Never mind. He sat down.
I was almost
Go ahead.
very offended.
No, sorry. I was talking to my dog.
Yeah, that's okay.
Gonna sit on the counter.
Yeah, right.
You're just so shocked you do it anyway.
All right, I guess. Thunk.
Thunk.
I'll worry about you guys.
But for real.
Somebody should.
Well, we have you here, and we are asking you about the area. If we can't acquire horses and we head north, is it particularly dangerous this time of year? Is there anything we need to look out for, or is it sort of standard traveling shtick?
Well, because it's known market day in the two opposing cities, sometimes bandits will show up on this roads. It's not guaranteed, of course, but they like to show up every once in a while just to try and get free
Not
things.
a problem.
Murder.
I was hoping the German word for bandits would be something cooler than it was, but it's not. Okay, fine.
Banditos.
No, it's
Bandito.
Banditen.
Banditen?
Banditen.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's not a bad word.
Yeah, I mean, it's just bandits, just with a
Bandito.
German at the end. Ooh, or Der Rauber. I like that one.
Der Rauber.
Der Rauber.
The robbers. The robbers.
Yeah, right. German's cool. Anyway. I think we can handle Die Rauben if it comes to that. Yeah. We have some experience in that area. Well, thank you for your time. I'm afraid we are not in the market to really purchase any provisions. I'm afraid we are well stocked. I hate to have wasted you. And I'll produce a gold piece and hand it to him. for being so helpful today, mein Herr.
He pockets it. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, jawohl, anytime. And I'm good. Y'all got anything else?
9.
I'll buy an apple from him. Fuck it. I'm hungry.
I'm just only gonna leave him with 1 apple and a stick.
That's just a, 2 copper?
I have 5,825 gold. I'm square.
All right, fair enough.
Just give him a whole gold just to make it easy.
Fuck did you get 5,000?
I gave you 1,000.
You fucking fuck.
Oh,
Remember
Give me
from
$1,000.
from the bag. I found the bag.
Yes.
yeah, just before I leave, that actually reminds me. I'll turn around as I'm walking out. Oh, one more question. You don't happen to have a jeweler or a magical components
Oh, that's right.
store or anything in your vicinity?
Oh, yes. There is one. It's a little bit ways up the path there, but big red building. It's hard to miss. It's the 2 as part of the identifier on the map.
Okay. Oh, thank you again. And then I'm actually good now.
Sure.
I'm square.
All right, so I walk back outside and start heading in that direction. As an aside to my friends, I will say, so what are you thinking? Should we try and find some horses somewhere, or should we just, if you'll pardon the pun, hoof it, and just hope that we can get there without any trouble? What are you thinking?
How long would it be? This is asking DM. How long would it be? Walking?
What is a horse? Double, so probably about
As
4
opposed
days.
to what? Walking, running?
4 days if you're going up to the main
Shut up.
city. Maybe about 2 if you're going to the side cities.
We didn't even bother to ask about the other 2 side cities.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel the need to go.
You're fair. You're fair.
Yeah, like I have kids and grandkids I'm trying to get back to. Like, let's hustle. Come on.
We just got spoken to by 4 fucking giant deities, a dragon the size of fucking Mount Everest, a tick the size of a fucking whale, an elf the size of a skyscraper, and a fucking fetus. And you're worried about some grandkids?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. You got your priorities straight.
Yeah, I already brought little Frederick back to life once. I don't want to have to try and do it again and, not be around for it, so...
Alright. You got me there. Can I see what the building marked 1 is?
That is it. So the building, the marked 1 on the map there, is a intricately white building. There's some labeling as the government official building.
Oh, it's like the city building.
Yeah, it's like the city building.
Okay.
The city building.
That's right.
Der Stadthaus!
Is it only in charge of this little city, or does it have any kind of say in the side ones?
I don't know if I can answer that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that seems like DM knowledge and not in-universe knowledge.
Seems legit.
Fair enough.
I do want to go see the jeweler, though.
Fair enough.
You want to go to the jeweler or not?
Store. Which one are they? Because I asked both and they pointed me here, but which one is it?
A jeweler or what?
Or a magic store?
It's kind of a catch-all.
Okay.
It has blacksmithing as well.
Oh, okay, so it's a mall.
Yeah, it's a Maximum Mall.
Yeah. Let's go to the mall, everybody!
Maximum Mall.
Yeah!
Then how about you 2 go ahead and go figure out about your little Rocky Doodaddy thingy, and I'll go talk to some political peoples.
Jawohl. Say we meet or something like that. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Then onward. Come, my silly dwarven friend. Let's go shopping, yeah?
Yeah.
If you see something pretty, buy me something nice.
Will do.
Find you a muzzle. Got it.
Alrighty. Fair enough, dwarf. Fair enough. I'll get you a step stool.
So the government building is pretty straightforward. Once inside, there's a desk made from oak. It's not super fancy. It's kind of nice, but it's not super fancy. Behind it is a small secretary. Excuse me. It is a dwarf. Female.
Ooh, a dwarf.
A dwarf. Behind her is a large wall, and then off to the side are 2 hallways that link down to the side of the building. And then there's numerous doors that run off, and you can't really see much past that.
Okay. So I enter, and I walk up to her.
So she's got some papers on her desk, and they're spruing her out, and she's got some quill and ink, and she looks like she's been busy writing all day. There's some smudges on her forearms and things like that. So she looks up. So yes, what can I do for you?
Why, hello there, gorgeous. I was just me and my companions are new to the area, and I saw that this was a very nice building compared to all the rest. To catch my drift. So I was wondering if you had some information in here for me. Tell me anything? Any catalogs, pamphlets, brochures?
Well, everyone that comes around here is usually of the town or passing through, so we don't really invest in pamphlets. Kind of a waste of money. But yeah, any information's open and warranted. So, what are you specifically looking for?
Well, I saw that you have technically 3 surrounding cities here. Do they have any specialties to them? What other than the big one? Is there anything I should know about the big one?
Well, the 3 surrounding cities have been here as long as this little village has. The 2 side cities are constantly at a friendly competition of sorts between each other. Almost like a rivalry. I think they're owned by brothers apiece. Not owned, but ran. The major front city is where the port lies. There's also a really nice library there. There's a few city parks. It's nice to take the kids. You know.
If I had kids,
Yeah.
I would definitely believe you. Is there anyone in particular I should talk to there if I was looking to, no offense, of course, but not be on this island anymore?
Well, the port has a port captain, and there's a local tavern there that I know he likes to hang out as and not call people back. Bastard.
Wow.
I raise my eyes and I give a slight smirk. I'm like, huh, fair enough, ma'am, fair enough. Well, I mean, on that note, you scratched my back, I'll scratch your back. I do have a solid meh-looking dwarven friend
A
by my side.
dwarven
I'll
friend.
fucking cut you.
You don't know what I said. If you are interested,
I'd say that's sweet, but I'd hate to lie to you.
it's all right. He ain't
Dwarves are
that
ugly.
cute. Oh, okay, ma'am. I like you.
It's a lot of internalized hatred on her part. I feel bad for her.
I glanced down the hallway. What's down there?
Which hallway do you look down? Left or right?
Or both, I guess.
Okay. Well, there's some offices, you know, some city council members have their own offices or planning, and there's that beep again. Woo.
Yeah, the marker.
So, hang on, let me redo that line. Apparently, it wasn't good enough for the director. Some city officials are getting together for some meetings here and there. I think they're gonna try and open a park somewhere near the village. For recreation. I'm making
So what you're saying is nothing too important?
Is it obvious?
It wasn't until you said and recreation.
All right, fair enough. And then the local mayor is in the back.
Is he busy? Is he open to a conversation?
He's got some meetings planned, but if you need to ask him anything, I'm sure either I can answer it or schedule you in for a later date.
Can you schedule me in for now?
No.
Fair enough. So I go to walk out, but however, can I sneak past her and go in and head towards the mayor's office?
She's kind of staring at you, so probably not.
My stealth is mighty high.
That sounds like a roll.
If there were
I'm
people
asking
coming
if
in
I
and
can
out,
roll.
you could. There's nowhere to hide. She's staring at you.
Right, you can't roll for something that's
She's
impossible, no matter
she's
what
a
your
dwarf.
is.
How high over can she see?
The desk is built appropriately, okay? Don't fucking shame her.
Is there a window outside? There's got to be some window. The mayor's got to have a window.
Bruh, knock the pen off. I'm sorry, knock the quill off her desk. Bend over to get it. Go invisible.
Oh, you can't go
That's
invisible?
not how that works.
Yes, there
Poop
are
on the
windows
floor.
in the back. If you want to walk around the building.
Fair enough. I do that. I tell her bye, and I tell her thank you.
Okay, so
Fuck you, bitch.
you walk around the side of the building, and in the back there's like a pair of windows on either side. And inside you can see a large, like redwood desk, and the mayor's behind it, and there's two people in front of him as well. There's an elf and a human.
Are they clearly talking?
Yes, they are. They are carrying on a conversation.
Can I hear them from where I am?
You can roll a perception check.
I got a nat 20. I hear everything.
Fuck you.
Down to the roots growing and the fucking floorboards creaking.
So after a moment of attunement, you can hear through the window, through a crack in the window. They are talking about some financing for the Parks and Recreation development.
Jesus.
Basically, it's who's going to pay to plant the trees, and how many slides do they want, and it's mostly just finance talk. A lot of large numbers thrown around.
Did I hear a number?
Probably like 10, 15K gold.
Jesus Christ! Never mind. Well,
Buy them all.
can I make? I have a plan. Don't you worry. Can I make an athletics check to get in through the window?
I think the elf and human are looking like more or less at the windows, so it would be.
I did not say I was sneaking. I'm well aware that they're going to see me.
You're gonna get yourself arrested.
No, hold on. I got a plan.
I warned him. I did.
You did.
He did. I have a plan. Don't you worry. Can I get into the window?
You roll an athletics check to get into the window without falling on your face and breaking.
Does a 10 get me in?
You know what? Sure.
Awesome.
It's not a hard window. So you lift the bottom of the frame and you slide it up and you crawl. You like put your leg inside and go inside.
Howdy there, Mayor.
The two people in chairs stand up and the mayor is like looking at you like, the hell do you think you're doing?
Hey, there's no need for alarm. I know my entry was not the most, convenient, but your love, by the way, Margaret out there, wonderful woman. She wouldn't let me in, so I took matters into my own hands. You left the window unlocked. You shouldn't do that. You're a mayor. I could easily have killed you. I won't, but I could have. I couldn't help overhear that you're having some financial predicaments with this Parks and Rec activities you are doing. I, however, cannot fix that problem, but I can make a decent investment at the cost of, can you get me in 2 people some horses?
How?
No,
How-
sir, I understand
how-
you're stunned.
Big of an investment do you want to make?
Well, how good are your horses?
I mean, they're my private horses. They're the best that money can buy around, anyway.
I will give you 2,000 gold for 3 horses.
Jesus, why?
I don't know what to do with all this fucking money.
In fairness, it is pretty useless.
All right.
That way,
So the
you can build. I mean, you can't build it with that, clearly, but it will get you a nice little head start. I get some horses. You forgive me for breaking into your room, and I take this book, because I like this book.
So the mayor's eyes kind of sharpen, and you realize that you're up against a businessman. And he's like, well, that does sound like a rather intriguing investment. But these horses, we've had them so long in the family, it would be a real shame to get rid of them, But I can tell you, and as an investment opportunity, if, I don't know, another 1,000 was to grace that bill, I could probably see your name hanging above the signs.
I'm going to roll a persuasion check after I say this. My smirk slightly drops to a bit, not to a sneer, but definitely not as happy as I was. I'm like, all right, Chubbs, listen.
Damn.
I came in here very, very happily, trying to make this very fine proposition. Again, probably could have used the door. Windows are more fun, in my opinion, though. I could have easily have just taken the horses, but instead I'm offering you to... Ow, fuck. My dog just punched me in the mouth. He did not like that. 0. Off. No. Hey. Sit. Good boy.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
I could have easily just stolen your horses, so I don't think I'm going to give you... I'm already giving you quite a bit just for 3 horses. Again, you did say that they were your personal horses, which I'm sure they are immaculate and wonderful. I will be changing their names, however. But I think what I'm offering is quite fair. You're desperate. You're in already desperate need of finances. I will give you 250 more gold pieces, however. Take it or leave it. Well, I got a 13.
Yes, you did.
Gods!
And so did he.
Though doesn't it find in favor of me?
It's DM discretion.
Oh, okay.
It is true that they are my horses and they're immaculate condition. And I was offering, I'm offering a place to solidify your name around here, in the village forever. So everyone knows who gave so generously out of the kindness of their hearts. The same kindness that would realize that it would be very easy to get security in here for breaking in through a window. But of course they know that. So they're smart enough to know that can't possibly happen with a modicum investment, which of course someone like you in your grandiose state can afford. In fact, let me sweeten the deal for you for rounding up to just 3,000 gold. I will make sure that the horses are kitted out in the finest leather stirrups and saddle, and they are ready to go at any time. Just for you and your friends, of course. Your illustrious friends.
If you throw in a booster seat on one of them, you got yourself a deal.
Consider it done.
Bet. Oh, I'm also taking this other book. And this paperweight.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I point at the elf. What's that guy's name?
Tarjian.
Tarjian. Tarji, give me your shirt. No, sir. Tarj, I'm serious. Give me your shirt.
You gonna take the lady's shoes?
The mayor shrugs, and Tarsh gives you his shirt as well. And yeah, as soon as you pay him, he'll let you know where the horses are.
The way you've worded that worries me. But I give him the money.
Okay. Make sure that's in your character
I have it.
character sheet. So
I can't affect it, so I'll need you to bounce it out.
okay. Let me do that before I forget. So what I do, I will forget.
Oh, and also, Mayor, I would like the plaque to say Vox and Friends.
Okay, they'll do that. Vox and friends, no problem. So he points to the house behind the establishment that you're in, which is this side view house, and inside this little alcove building next to it is the horses stable. So.
Cool. All right, I do a barrel roll out the window and I'm done.
Okay. You guys over in the blacksmith area. After that little adventure. So the blacksmith area is another open kind of establishment. It's not a big cutout window. It's like a nice fine bar of wood, like a bar, like BAR, like a tabletop that extends like halfway through the front of the building and then cuts up into the side, and like the front is open as well as far as the doorway goes. You don't have to push on it. You notice that there's a recessed door in the front and right behind this bar top. So when it's open, it can be open and airy and breathe and warming. But when he's ready to shut it up for the night, it's pretty easy to do as well. So inside is like a large center area where racks are hanging of different weapons and magic items and some potions on strings as well. It's pretty basic items. There's a long sword, there's a short sword, there's a dagger, there's a staff, and they all have magical etched runes inside of it, but none of the runes are glowing or active right now. In the back of the shop is a long counter with a kind of a nerdy looking teen behind it working, and behind that is another walled off doored section where you can tell the forge is because of all the banging behind it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
Is there a clerk or a staff member around somewhere?
The nerdy teenager in the counter,
Okay,
running
I
the
must
counter.
have missed that. Okay, yeah. Male or female?
It is a dude.
Okay.
Because I am basic.
Okay.
Basic kid.
Bitte, mein Jung, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Yeah, so I was told that you sell magical components, yeah? Was I told correct?
Yeah, we have some magic. Find us in the village.
Wonderful. I am looking for some diamonds for use with the Revivify spell. Do you have something that would fit that criteria?
Oh, I think we have about 2 right now.
Well,
Not a lot of call star for it.
Well, that's a good thing. In my experience, not having a call for diamonds for resurrection spells is a very good thing. That said, I did actually want to buy 2 of them. In fact, that is exactly what I had in mind. So, wouldn't you know it, you have made my day a little bit brighter, my needling. What exactly is that going to set me back?
Let's see. I don't know if it gives me a number for gems.
Well, if you're going with what's needed for the spell, there are diamonds worth at least 300 is what it specifies. I need 2 sets of diamonds worth at least 300 gold.
Yeah, they would carry that.
Okay, cool.
They're about 150 a piece. That'd be fine.
Or do you mean 300 a piece?
Oh, is it not collective?
No. Each casting requires. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're 300 a piece.
Okay. All right, so I will pay him. And Oh, before I go, one of my rather dashing traveling companions requested that if I find something appropriately shiny for him, I purchase it. Yeah, do you have a little gift shop? Maybe some little, like one of those little crystal dolphins, you know, some little tchotchkes somewhere that I could peruse?
Yeah. There are a couple things on the side of the wall there.
Oh, wunderbar. What exactly do they have?
They have. I'm funny.
Are you?
On one of the walls is a new wondrous item, and you can tell it's a new wondrous item because the marketing for it on a placard is so bright and bouncing and booming. You can actually tell there's runes laid into the letters behind it to make it glow and pop. It almost looks like neon sign.
Okay.
And it says new, wonderful, exciting, amazing. Wow, your friends, impress your family. And above it is the item in question, which is a large circular oval. It's an oval wooden plaque, and on the front of it is a fish.
Oh, no.
That once you walk in front of it, like lifts its head and starts a song.
I refuse on principle to purchase one.
Another
bury
item.
my axe in it.
Not unless you want to pay for it. Another one is is this little skull that's made of like a cheap glass material, but the liquid inside of it is constantly in motion via magic. So it's always swirling around. And the last thing is this chubby plush chicken.
Ooh.
And it's really soft and squeezes, and it makes a chicken squawk once you squeeze it.
You know what? You really know the way to my heart here, Zach.
You're welcome.
I'm looking up the German word for chicken. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Hanschen. Ah, that's cute. All right. How much does this little Hanschen run? What for this little guy? And I squish it as I finish. Yeah.
So it's, oh yes, that little plushie. Oh, it's made after our fiercest creature in the land.
I like
Oh,
look
God.
down at it and back at him. I'm sorry. This is a chicken, yeah?
Oh yes, but that's just not in any ordinary chicken. There's an ancient legend about a chicken that could never be killed.
Oh God, he's here.
Yeah, that's just for Shae. That is jokes is for no one but Shae. So
Out of character, is he a judge? Is that what he does with his life now?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, cool. All right, how much does it cost?
It is a silver.
Oh, then I'm in. I will absolutely buy this little chicken.
Fair enough.
I kind of just want to keep him for myself. I'm gonna keep the little chicken plushie for myself. Sorry, mate. No gift
Aww.
for you. He made it too good.
I got you a fucking horse.
I did not ask you to do that.
Did you enjoy it though?
I mean, I don't know that it happened yet, but I enjoyed the adventure.
This just took a weird turn.
Yeah, right?
That's what I'm here for. That's the only reason Dragon brought me along.
Jesus.
It's true. The only reason.
Yes. Excuse
So,
me.
do you guys need anything else, or?
Yeah, is the blacksmith in?
Yeah, he's in the back.
I need to talk to him now.
You just got a fucking axe or a hammer from the gods.
Silence.
So the squeaky team goes in the back and summons up the blacksmith, who walks around, and it's this really kind of ripped half orc.
Nice.
And She has a leather work apron and her hair up in a bun.
Is her name Jenny? Wait, sorry,
no.
wrong character.
And she's got a hammer in her hand, and she looks at you with her hands on her hips and says, "Yeah, what do you want?"
What is this good for? Hold the fucking flaming axe out.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, say it again.
She kind of glances at it a minute and says, "It looks like it'll hit people."
I should test it on you then. Fucking tell me more.
What do you mean? It's your weapon.
Aye, and a bloody god gave it to me and didn't tell me a fucking thing.
Looks like it'll hit people and probably set them on fire, too. Are you that dense, little one?
Ah! Bury the fucking axe in the counter.
She doesn't even
fucking lot
she doesn't even blink and says, "Yeah, well, if I had brains the size of that too, I'd be frustrated."
I swing the axe at her.
Roll
Straight
the
up.
hit
Are you going to tell me what the fucking damage is on the goddamn thing?
Well, you need to roll the
on
hit.
your axe. You should
yeah.
have that.
No, you never
On
gave
the
give us
no, you
any
didn't. You
statistics
refused to give me anything.
or
Hence the reason I'm asking the blacksmith.
I gave you a warhammer, not an axe.
You gave or fine the warhammer, whatever. That's what I'm asking about.
You said axe. You have hand axes. That's what I was confused at.
Well, I'm still not being given any information about this fucking thing, and that's my frustration.
Whatever.
No, you can just take a short rest or a long rest too, and you'll just identify it as part of it.
I just haven't gotten the stats yet. They're just in the list. I haven't pulled them up yet. That's why I was going to do it later. I mean, I knew you weren't going to get into combat today.
Oh, I'm getting into combat.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm gonna fight a fucking half orc right now.
All right, hold on.
He's a dwarf. He's quick to anger. It's not my fault.
It is your fucking plan.
Okay.
Fuck off.
I mean,
It's really your fault.
No. It's his fault. He's making the decisions here. I mean, as much as you've ever, made a decision in your life cognitively, sure.
No. We're all but a video game being played by better beings.
God, that's a boring ass video game if I'm in someone's fucking video game. Fuck.
Right? We're Sims playing Sims.
Horrifying.
I like the Sims.
Sims is fun. I
So
just
you
don't
realize
wanna
you
be
are a Sim.
Right. Hey, maybe if I can get a painting goblin, that would be a good.
Ain't nothing funnier than when you get your Sim laid and then they walk down the street with a little pimp walk.
Yeah, right. It's a good time.
Yes, special. All right,
You're
Hundley, you ready to
special.
write?
What you got?
It is I'm going to give it a 1d12 Warhammer. It does a natural +2 as well
Jesus.
to the
What's
damage.
that mean?
To the hit, I mean. So you mark +2 as a bonus as well.
Okay.
And then your damage is 1d12. And then
magic bonus is a 2?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
And then what did I give you? Shock?
Fire.
The fire. Fire.
And then let's do it as far as your critical goes. It adds a 1d6 fire damage.
3-5 bullshit.
It's
Crit is
I already
1d6.
edited it. Shut up.
5 damage. Probably entered that correctly. I don't know.
I found out if you're swinging on an orc.
17 to hit. Yes, no, maybe you don't know. Can you repeat the question?
He's typing.
Oh, okay. Can you give me one of
You
those
have to give me
restart
the-
at checkpoint?
Okay, so yes, that'll connect.
12 fire damage. Or just 12 damage, whatever.
Yeah, probably bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's flat bludgeoning until the crit comes in.
Okay.
So she kind of staggers to the side of the wall, and then she has her hammer in her own hand,
Okay.
which she swings down at you for a very high score.
Yeah, that'll hit. I got an AC of 17. That'll hit.
For just 8 damage.
That says 6.
I know what it says, but I didn't add any bonuses.
Yeah, her strength modifier still needed to be added to it.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
still being generous. Because
How
I
you
didn't
figure?
expect you to fight with her. Because her strength is probably more than 2. Bonus. No, that's probably about right.
I mean,
Anyway.
mine's a 4, so.
Right, and she's much bigger than you.
Vertically, that doesn't got shit to do with actual strength.
Anyway,
Fuck
it's your turn.
I mean, obviously. 13 to hit. That was really low.
That misses.
That misses.
And she also missed. So the little lanky teen has gone for the police right now.
I'm just gonna keep swinging. Holy shit!
That's a crit.
Fire damage comes in at that point.
It does.
There's 19 damage. And we just lit the blacksmith on fire. Oops.
I don't. What did you? Oops, that wasn't on. Let me see how you wrote it in, because I don't think that's triggering the way I thought it would.
Right, so, babe, that's why I commented on 3-5 nonsense, because rules is written when you get a crit, you just roll the damage die again. So should he be rolling a d6 instead of rolling the damage die again?
Thought there was a sidebar to add bonus magic damage.
Okay, but I
not what I
think
did.
we were all
On the
confused
crit.
as to what you meant.
On crit, I did 1d6. That should be
I
what the
only
plus
rolled a
8 is.
1d12 though.
1d12 plus 2 magic equals 5 plus 4 plus 12. Man, I don't know. Is that thing
Yeah,
not
see, the
programmed
crit's
correctly?
not written in, so.
I wrote it in there twice.
I didn't see it here, unless it was somewhere
Yeah.
else. I just wrote it in now.
On the thing, right? I can't speak. Well, it's there now. I don't know.
All right, try
Winging it
clicking
with-
on the crit roll again for damage. See if it changes.
I can't click on just the crit roll. I have to click on the regular.
No, the damage roll for the crit. It links.
Oh. There you go.
Right, that rolled a d6 instead of a d12 for the.
Damn it! I thought it would compound.
No, because that, like, you do a certain type of extra damage on a critical or like a critical effect is a very 3-5 Pathfinder thing. It's not like a mechanic that's built into D&D 5e, so the sheet isn't prepared for it.
Yeah, I thought it would still compound though. So no big deal. It's not that important. So you're just gonna have to roll a separate 1d6 as far as fire goes. I don't know why it would overwrite, not just compound, because it's not
Okay, so
written
you want
in
me to
the
deprogram
same
that
spot.
then?
So I
Oh, you
already took
did.
care of it. So.
Okay. All right. Wow.
So you
Well, I
sent
rolled a 1.
spark into her apron. Yeah, so she's definitely shaky after that. And then runs a crit against you.
Motherfucker.
Where is my... Here it is. That was the wrong button.
Wow, bro.
Well, you can ignore the middle one, so it's 15 with the crit.
Okay. Still seeing red, Bree. 14 to hit. That one's gonna miss.
It does. But only just.
Only just.
She sings, Jesus.
Wow.
She's got some luck. So 12 damage into you, and the local cavalry has shown up by now. The constabulary. So there's 4 heavily armored guards at the front of the thing, and one of them yells you to lay down your arms.
Do I see all this going down?
I think you're in the back of the thing right by now. So no, probably not.
Wait, where is this?
So.
I hopped out the window.
Yeah, this is happening.
This is compounding at the same time you're adding it.
Oh. Did I just get us into a great spot and you just fucked us?
Probably yes. I don't intend on dropping my fucking weapons though.
Oh my god!
Never!
You literally are going to kill your character mission 1.
No, I'm just not going to put down my arms. I'll stab back. I'm just not going to drop my weapon.
So you'll die.
Why?
Because there's 4 of them, heavily armored.
Okay.
He's hoping Shae is going to join in.
Nope.
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 I don't know. I don't know.
Who is he even attacking? The blacksmith?
Yeah.
He was attacking the blacksmith, and then the guards come in.
I zoned out for a second. Why are you attacking the blacksmith in the first place?
Because the DM's a dick and wouldn't give me information.
What the fuck?
I told you I was going to give you information later. Didn't have the stats pulled
Wait.
up.
So you're telling me you attacked this person just to get the stats of what you were hitting them with?
Yeah.
You're a fucking genius and I hate you.
I know you need to relax on the murder hobo part.
Why?
I mean, why? Because it's not fun. You're going to kill your character mission 1. Is that what you want to do?
I mean, not entirely.
Just maim.
Right, it's main.
There's no maim here. If you're not going to surrender to the guards, then they're going to kill you.
That's fucking dumb. I mean,
How
obviously
is that
I do
dumb?
then. Because I said it's dumb.
Good argument, Hundley.
I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Hundley 2020.
Hey, I'm down.
And you're escorted to the prison.
Oh, great. Alright, is that resolved?
Technically. The blacksmith
now
is escorted to a healer. So.
Well,
Shoot me to the graveyard.
Change of taking, anywho. Like ballpark.
$31?
Alright, that's a lot.
Who?
Never mind, because I'm not going to waste all my resources. If they have a healer, she's stable. She'll be fine. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Fair enough.
You're like, how hurt are they? Pretty hurt. Well, never mind. I can't help there.
Yeah, I mean, only have X amount of resources to use on everyone, so.
All right, so Hundley's in prison. He's been stripped of all his weapons and gear.
What the fuck?
That's what he wanted to do, apparently.
At this point, I'm waiting outside, just like sitting on a rock, waving my legs back and forth, waiting on Shae.
Yeah, no, I'll go outside once they haul Hundley away. So, well, I would say that we have a problem, but we may in fact have just been incidentally relieved of our problems that we were saddled. Our dwarven companion has attempted a murder and was thrown directly into Der Schlammer as a result. So,
Wait, what?
oh yeah, you heard me.
That's my job!
Of the two of you, I figured it would be you that got us in trouble, but nine, it was not.
As a matter of fact, I got us 3 horses!
Yeah, well, you might want to get a refund on one of them.
When did I become the ally of the party? What happened to me? I used to be such a bad person! Bastard.
Yeah, well, it is generally a bastard who goes around trying to murder innocent shopkeepers for giving him a little sass, after he tries to kill them. So, yeah.
I do feel sorry for the man he hit.
Yeah, well, they are fine. They didn't die or anything, but well, they've probably had better moments in their life. So, yeah, that is where we are at.
You said there wasn't much of a problem, though?
Well, no, I was trying to make a joke. Yeah, so I would normally, under normal circumstances, if this happened, say, "Oh, we have a problem. One of our friends is in jail." But I think, in the broader scheme of things, we may in fact have been relieved of an impending problem by this coming to a head right away. So that now, we don't have to deal with a murderous, petulant child wandering around all over the world.
Why do you have to go into blood rage to help me? I wanted to watch.
It wasn't that interesting to watch. It was over quick.
It was a one pump chump type of deal.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, well, I think it technically was, 3 pumps?
Oh, impressive. Stamina. Oh.
Honey, if that
Do you think those...
if that is what you think, I'm very sorry for you.
I knew that was coming. Do you think those DnD peoples are watching down at us being like, oh shit?
Yeah, probably. I think
Yeah.
people.
Oh man. Well, what do we do? I mean, I did get the horses from the mayor. I can make a quick pit stop back to him and be like, hey, sorry?
I mean, yeah, but he is objectively guilty, so...
I'm definitely not going to say it was not warranted. I mean, putting him in jail. But, I mean, we can't just leave him in there, right? Right?
Well, you know what? Why don't you explore the options? I'm going to have a drink, yeah?
I think that sounds fair.
Yeah, so, tell him on my behalf that I had nothing to do with it, and I'm going to see if they have a tavern or a brewery or something around here. Find me there.
However, you were there, so I do think I should carry you along.
9. If they have questions for me, they know where to find me now that I have told you, so...
But you're gonna be inebriated. Can I make a persuasion check on Shae?
There's a rule set for that.
Well, I do not think that worked.
Right, and against PCs, it's always the other person's choice whether they're actually affected by it or not, just because otherwise, you're dragged around to do stuff. But no, the logic of your argument is sound enough that it's, yeah, I suppose that is a fair point. Alright, well, I'll go, I suppose, just... Why couldn't I have been schlopped away across the multiverse with someone who wasn't going to try and murder someone in front of me right now? I even had a very pleasant experience right beforehand. I found this little chicken, see? And I pull out the chicken and I squish it.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I really enjoy this, but it's the experience has been
It's now left you with the constant memory of what happened after. The chicken no longer brings you joy.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, any chance you want it? It seems wrong for me to keep it somehow.
I don't want to be an accessory to murder.
Well, I don't think keeping the chicken count. I paid for it. I didn't even attach the chicken, so.
It's like I paid for the ticket to watch the fight. I'll let you keep your chicken. I will, however, let you have second pick on a horse.
Well, thank you, Liebling. At least something is coming up right today.
If it ain't the sun.
Wait, is the sun
Alright.
coming up?
I don't know.
Sun's already up.
Oh.
Wait, is
Well,
this nighttime? It's so bright.
What's wrong with me?
What year is it?
Fucking Jumanji.
Yeah, right?
So I guess I head back to the mayor.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Fair enough.
I'm
So
going to go in the front door and not the window.
I'm using the fucking window again.
So the window has been securely closed by now. So now that you've left,
Define securely closed. No one's in his office.
nobody's in his office, but it has been. It's been locked from the inside.
Fine. Then I quickly run back over to the front of the door. It wasn't there.
Yeah, so I'm going. Did you happen to get this woman's name when you were here the last time?
I called her Margaret. Is that her name? I don't think so. But we can call her Margaret.
Nah, I'm going to. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Are you free?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, hello. My name is Bree, and this is it's Vox, right? If I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Und this is mein Freund Vox. I believe when here are acquainted. We need to speak with the mayor. I know that I'm probably very busy. We have to speak to him regarding an urgent business. If you would be so kind to point us in this, the direction of him so that we can speak with him, that would be very sweet.
So she looks at a paper for a schedule real quick and says, "Yeah, I could probably fit you in."
Oh, danke schön. Oh, people in this town are so nice. All right, wonderful.
I mumble under my breath. Dumb bitch wouldn't let me talk to him. Let's the fucking midget talk to him.
I shush you aggressively. Yeah. So ignore him. Is there a place we should wait, or should we just go? Where should we go?
So she shows you back to a side office. Oh, excuse me. The side office is a small kind of alcove. It's a basic desk. There's another window off to the side, and then there's some sheets and paper of the city, the village. It's just like on graph paper that shows kind of the map and layout of the area, same as what you're kind of looking at right now. And the mayor is inside, and he's going through some files on the desk.
Okay. So I'll knock lightly on the open door. Excuse me, is this the Burgermeister's office?
Yeah. Oh, what can I do for you?
Yes, hello. So my friend here, and I gesture for Vox to come in as well. I believe had spoken to you regarding some sort of procurement of transportation earlier, yeah?
Yeah, we had a business discussion. Yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah. So it's.
I quickly interject real quick, and I just brush her aside. However, I did not realize this before we talked to them, or before I talked to you, that this was going on. So I had no part in this.
No part in what?
And then I push her back and forth.
Push me back and forth? What do you even mean by that?
He pushed you back in front so you can talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I brush you aside to talk to, and then I push you back and forth.
All right. Yeah. So I'm sure that you are going to be getting a report from the guards here in a moment. In fact, I'm surprised they hadn't detained me for questioning. Anyway, so we were in the general store, just that way. I'm sure you where it is. Then my colleague, what is Hundley? What is your character's
Travic.
Travic, okay. When my colleague Travic, not even colleague, more traveling companion, given it's very substantial. Anyway, not to bore you with my whole life story, he may or may not have committed a deeply unwarranted act of aggression upon the very sweet blacksmith that you have working there. Oh, I really love the way she wore her hair. It's just very
I mumbled, I bet you like the way she bled too.
Yeah, well, getting to that, she is okay. She's not okay. She's alive. And just for what it's worth, I did not participate.
Nor did I, sir.
Yeah, no, unbelievably, he didn't either. So we were wondering, being not from the area, what maybe the structure of your judicial system, or some insight into. I almost hesitate to ask how we can get him out of there, because he is an idiot, but he's an idiot we need Vesa. So please, if there is anything you could do for us, please don't hesitate to ask. Frankly, we are somewhat at your mercy.
Wait, so he attacked the blacksmith?
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
You got disconnected from Roll20. I don't know if you know that.
I'm busy trying to handle this dog.
Fair enough.
Do your stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, unfortunately so. We had gone in there to, I think from what I overheard of his conversation, he was trying to get, she was a she, right?
She.
Yeah. He was trying to get her to identify.
He hit a woman?
Yep.
Don't be sexist. Women can take hits too. I've taken some.
I mean, yes, they can take hits, but you don't just walk up to him and smash him with a hammer.
Well, I would say you don't walk up to anyone and start smashing them with a hammer. I don't think you need to bring your casual sexism into the conversation.
Okay, now you're just ashamed. Now you're just job shaming my job.
Correct. That's absolutely correct. Anyway, yeah. Well, that digression aside, yeah. Things got heated, and I didn't really get all the finer points of that conversation. And I know what you're going to ask. Why? Why would you do something like that? Well, frankly, I don't have a good answer for you. I don't know him very well, and it seems deeply illogical to me. So, yes, it's as good as mine. But, yeah, again, we do need him with us. And frankly, we would take him far away from here. It's the first possible opportunity. Hence, the horses that my friend procured from. Please, if you could throw us a bone, we'll get right out of your hair. You will never hear from us.
Real quick, am I back?
Yes.
You are.
Okay.
According to the thing. However, we are kind of running on time here.
True.
So let us talk to the mayor. Finish talking to the mayor next week, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Can I get the stats for my bow real quick before I forget?
Yes.
Since I waited like a patient human being and didn't shoot a blacksmith in the eyeball.
Okay. Your longbow is 1d10 piercing with a +2 bonus. And the shock will come in at 1d6 added to your crit.
I forgot I cannot add that in, so one of you will have to do that.
Fair enough. I will take care of it real quick.
Cool. All right, and just whenever's convenient to give me mine is.
I might edit yours a little bit
Yeah.
because the weirdness of it.
Fair enough, and we live together, so
That's true.
whenever it's convenient.
I'll be honest, I just kind of want to do it now.
Okay, fair enough.
Longbow's dex, you're proficient, it's +2.
Sit.
10 with dex. Pierce, and then you're going to have to remember a 1d6 as well. I have no idea what that just did. So that should work. And then as far as yours go, we'll talk about that.
We can talk about it again. Not
So,
rush.
for that being said, thank you for joining our stream, and we will continue this next week. These will be going on YouTube as well, so try and follow that as well. But until then, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, including my players. You can have wonderful days too.
Well, now
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I can. God, I was worried.